What's going on, YouTube? I wanted to break it into two videos here today, just try to get this one out real quick, because another subject that didn't really fit in with the good old 50-year mortgages. The joke on social media now is, if you make less than 100 grand, you're low income. And if you don't know where that's from, I can't even remember the guy's name, but basically somebody out of the White House, in the sense of part of the Trump administration, was hopping on there talking about these tariff rebate checks. They're talking about $2,000 checks reimbursed to you, yours truly, if you make less than $100,000. But this guy made it a statement and made a point to say, hey, we're going to give this $2,000 check to low income households. And then they come out and say and clarify and go, well, it's everybody making less than 100,000. And it is just kind of funny, because in a lot of ways, I mean, there's definitely some justification you can make that if you make under $100,000, you are like lower middle class, depending on where you live. Where I live, you make 100 grand, you're doing pretty good. I feel pretty good about what I make. Me and my wife combined make a little over that. Like we're doing fine. But hey, you go to a big city, you go to the New Yorks, San Francisco, definitely those places, you're screwed. Even if you go in the bigger cities in Ohio, you can make 100 grand and be like, I mean, it's all right. You're not going to have the nicest shit of all time. Yeah, you're definitely not going to be living in one of these giant, beautiful subdivisions with $800,000 houses off your $100,000 a year income. It's just not going to happen. So what they're doing is trying to, I guess, buy votes, as every politician does these days, where we just say we're just going to hand out free money. And Trump's claiming, because of all the great tariff income that we're generating, we're going to kick some back to the people. The only problem is, like, I don't mind this idea if we were making any money. We're not making any money. The tariffs are not bringing in any income net. We lose money every year. The federal government spends too much money. Check the numbers real quick before I started this. Expenditures for 2025, $7 trillion. Income, 5.2. $1.8 trillion in the hole. Tariffs, generously and over the last 7 years, from 2018 to 2025, have brought in an estimated $750-ish billion. So not even a trillion. We're 1.8 trillion in the hole for this year. Over the last 7 years, the tariffs have brought in not even 0.8 trillion. Make that math make sense. You don't got to be college educated to do that one. That's pretty simple. We're not even close. We're not anywhere close. And we're not going to be close anytime soon. And then what do? Tariff kickback checks too. So they give it to everybody and their mom making less than $100,000 so they can go spend it on Amazon, I guess. I guess maybe because they're fucking with the SNAP benefits right now, they'll have to use it to buy their groceries, I guess, in some sad, terrible thing. But why are we doing this? You're in the hole. Put it towards the balance sheet and try to get us less in the hole. Don't be just sending money around and then it work its way to the top of these. We're coming into the holidays. Everybody going to use that as their Black Friday shopping money, I guess. And then they'll claim, oh, the GDP is going up. Look, about $800 billion extra more GDP than we thought. And it's like, dude, these numbers are all just, we live in absolute fairy tale land where we just make shit up as we go and just keep throwing money out the window. COVID stimulus check. Now we're on tariff reimbursements for money we don't actually have. I mean, where do we go from here? We don't go anywhere from here. It just keeps getting worse, I guess. We keep making promises we can't keep writing checks we can't actually cash, and we just keep on keeping on, and nothing ever changes. And like I said, this didn't fit in with the mortgages thing, but I'll keep it short and sweet because that's really all it is. I just think it's astounding. The math skills of our federal government are just amazing, and I'm glad to see we have the best and brightest leading the country. That's always awesome to see. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a like on the video if you got some out of it. Dislike if you didn't. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.